Taurus, hey there, it's Melissa here to do your weekly love reading for the week of September 7th through the 13th. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. You can click the all bell notification icon if you want to be notified when I upload or go live. There's a PayPal me account linked in the description box below. If you feel like leaving the channel a donation, thank you so much, I appreciate that. There's also a price list and an email address to get a hold of me for a personal reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It won't resonate for all Taurus folk. If it does resonate for you, however, would you please hit that like button? And feel free to share it on other platforms as well. Let's get at it, Taurus. We're going to do things a little bit differently this week. We're starting to do things differently. We'll always do it this way. Instead of doing how you're viewing each other, we're going to do your energy that you bring to the relationship. I am holding these upside down. Or the connection. This doesn't have to be a relationship that you're currently in. The energy that the person you have in mind brings to the connection. And then the connection's outcome. Oh. And the connection's overarching energy is the Ten of Pentacles. So the end all be all. So, deep-rooted connection. Again, this is just like the happy everything, abundance in all areas of your life. So this connection is abundant. The way that you, the energy that you bring to the table is this Knight of Pentacles. So while not moving very quickly, has gained and gathered many resources and independence, but could be somewhat stagnant feeling as far as the connection is concerned, which I don't think is for any bad reasons. It's just because you know, you want to make sure that you have everything you need. I think, well, we'll get there. Everything you need before. There is not a perfect time. This reminds me of one of my favorite readers talks about the Three of Wands as waiting for the perfect moment, but there's never going to be a perfect moment. So that could be kind of the energy you're in right there, but we'll get there. The energy that your connection is bringing is this Wheel of Fortune, so it could be going through some big changes. In either case, luck is on their side. So the connection's outcome is this Moon. So there might be some fears or insecurities. Obviously with this overarching energy, the fears or insecurities are internal, and there is, you know, we're overthinking things probably. Another favorite reader of mine says that, or the same favorite reader actually, he's just my favorite reader. And he says that, you know, that the Moon is temporary. So this isn't, obviously we know that any trauma or anything we, you know, enjoy, these are all temporary things traditionally, and it kind of is about if we continue to feed these fears and insecurities, or if we realize that they're internal fears and insecurities and really try to move out of that space of being afraid to open up, being afraid to, that's the other thing that I relate this as, is just afraid to open up, afraid to show the feelings. We have the feelings, but we're afraid to let them come out to the surface. Alright, so that's the outcome of this connection. We're going to get some clarifiers on the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to take that and that. So we got the Nine of Pentacles, which the Knight of Pentacles already kind of reminds me of, just very independent, doesn't need anybody, doesn't mean they don't want anybody or don't want a connection. And also you're bringing a very independent vibe to this. You know, you maybe have been single, you maybe are single, but independent is by absolutely all means the energy you have. This new beginning though, this new rooted beginning is another energy you bring, so it's like you've gained all this independence and all you really can gain on your own, and now you're ready to start a new connection here. And it looks like you, maybe not, it looks like you must have somebody in mind to be watching a love reading. So this is for whoever has somebody in mind. So let's look at your connections. The King of Cups. Uh-oh. Okay, so as I was saying over here, that the fears and insecurities, but let's talk about the King of Cups. This is a very grounded, I think some people say he can come off as a bit cold, even though he's not. He's full of emotion. He has just really mastered how to handle those emotions and really not spill those emotions all over the place. The Judgment card is my step back, really evaluate your life and find out what your calling is, what you are here for. Are you doing what, really feeds your soul, or are you kind of living this 9-to-5 rat race life? So this is your person that we're talking about, the person that you have in mind for this connection. And then there's this Seven of Swords, which is this lying, cheating, stealing, sneaky energy. In this particular scenario, I'm definitely reading it as their own thoughts of self-worth coming in, self-doubts, I should say, coming in and really trying to ruin all of this greatness that they have come into. Well, maybe they haven't always been so lucky, but now they're hitting in, running into this luck. And it's like, that is going to cause somebody who hasn't been so lucky a bit of, okay, is this too good to be true? This sneaky thoughts. And then we've got, let's do a outcome on clarifiers on the outcome. So again, that Judgment card is just kind of really stepping back, reevaluating your life, your entire life. What have you done? What has fed you throughout your lifetime? Have you done anything, to feed your own soul, or have you been doing what you've been told you should do? And then really trying to figure out what it is that what makes your soul sing, and really trying to attain that. Okay, so the Moon, we've got the Four of Cups, Chariot, and the Queen of Swords, because she comes up in every reading these days. I love her so much. Okay, so the Four of Cups is, it can be related as rejecting a love offer, overlooking a love offer, not seeing a love offer. I'm guessing here, as it's in your outcome of your connection, that it is possible, while, your own energy is really very independent, and they have some self-doubt going on yet. I think that's just it. The connection is there, but we're not quite to a space of acknowledging, accepting, or rejecting. We're not sure yet, okay? We're just in a space of knowing that the connection is there, and then again, really finding some independence here. This is just a beautiful energy that your person has, with the exception of that they don't believe in themselves, which is going to be, coming into a healthy connection is going to require that both people are in this independent state of mind. Okay, so that's the Four of Cups. I think we're overlooking this offer because we're too busy. You're collecting your resources still. I think you're ready and willing for this new beginning that is in your energy as well. But still not in any rush at all. No need. We do have forward movement, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Oh, this is Piscean energy and Cancerian energy. And then, so you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could just, this could be just, we have some earth, a lot of earth, lots of earth. Could be dealing with another earth sign. Could just be your energy, Taurus. Anyways, could be dealing with anybody, to be really honest with you. The Chariot, this is forward movement. This is my yin to your yang kind of an energy. Just a really solid forward movement, victorious energy. Yes, I've been just recently enlightened to the fact that it is like a sort of manifestation energy, sort of law of attraction, believe it, you will achieve it, sort of a thing. The Queen of Swords is cutting out things that do not serve this connection, and I believe that that is going to be mandatory. And I love when she shows up in a reading, because I'm like, okay, good. Because my biggest motto is cut out all things that make you feel bad about you. Like, we are here to live this human experience and enjoy this human experience, and we cannot take in or on any other's negative energies about us or about themselves or about life in general. So keep it positive, and blessings will come your way. That's the only way to do things. She is all about cutting out anything that does not serve her best self. and also very good at communicating her boundaries and what her needs are. And if you do not, if you do not follow that rule, you are gone. So this is the outcome of the connection, and that's a wonderful place to be in this connection. Anything that, not letting other people's opinions of this connection or of, love in general get at you. This is, in the outcome, kind of how I see it. Let's get you guys a fairies. And it says here, lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help you find things, or help us find things that we never even realized we were lost. Sometimes in this gaining independence mode, we do lose the sight of just human interaction and human connection, real, true, deep love even. And I think that as your person has lost sight of their own worth on this earth, and just that we really are miraculous beings who each have a strong purpose to be here. That none of us, we are all just as needed in this space. So sometimes we lose that in our own self-doubt, and then sometimes we lose sight of just really knowing that we're here to also connect fully to other humans, and especially, as far as I'm concerned, with love, with that other half, that soulmate type of bond. I think we all have one, at least, of that type of, and I think sometimes we become so independent that we don't even care to find it, and that's fine, to each their own. But it's really important to stay connected to all living beings, that we are all connected in spirit anyways. And don't lose sight of yourself or your person. I love you guys so much. I will see you next week.